What's up everybody, I'm Shade. Welcome back to Become a Legend. Now we are still at Mobsport and we really don't want to be there, but a good thing we had an England match to start off with, and it was England versus South Korea. I'm pretty sure it was the South one, but we didn't actually start the game. We were benched for the first time ever. We were taken off before, but it's the first time that we don't actually start a match. We do, however, get subbed in after England does concede a goal, and we get in around the 60th minute or something. And as I've said, England is probably the only place that Cole still enjoys himself right now, because he doesn't enjoy his current club. So he did have a shot that just hit the post, so unlucky there, but he actually gave a really good pass through ball for Rooney, and yeah, it is South Korea apparently. So so he came on and they equalized because of Cole's pass. But you know, it's a bad day when Cole cannot put away an easy one-on-one situation, and I hate that. And look at that for a header. It was actually deflected from a defender, from an England defender, but nonetheless, Korea 2-1 up now, and that just cancelled out Cole's assist right there, and that's how it ended. Meh. That really wasn't a good match. And but then before we actually go into the next match, we're doing something that I wanted to do for a while, which is basically change Cole's look for the time being. So he's not a kid anymore. He's not gonna roll the dreads for a while, and we settled on a short kind of mohawk thingy, and then we actually add a little bottom lip hair, because everybody in PES does look like they already have that, so why not? So, and then we actually changed his celebrations, and the first one is actually Balotelli's "Why Always Me" one, because Cole is definitely in the same mindset that Balo is most of the time, and the other one is something like something very agile, like a few, what do you call it, front flips and stuff. But we do have a match with Mobsport, and Cole just you know, trying to get his stats up meaning goals and assists, because he, as I've said, we have completely checked out of this team. We really don't want to be here, and we hopefully will hear something from our agent about the Liverpool and or Sao Paulo move, as you know, how that is going. Because we are surely not enjoying the PES League. But that was a really good shot there. Cole, with his new haircut, cannot get in. It's gonna take me a while to actually get used to this goal, because his head just looks like smaller and stuff. I don't know. We'll get used to it, I hope. But doing a lot of chops and fake shots for that matter. They're really effective. Only thing that is lacking right now is actually the finish. Look at that. Cannot get a goal. But somebody suggested, well, it's not the first time they suggest, but they wanted me to actually apply a PES patch, so every team has the actual real name. And we are about to concede right here with a really good shot. I love those shots. They're really powerful. But yeah, as far as the PES patch thing goes, no, I'm not gonna. As I've said in the comments, I'm pretty used to PES because I've been playing for a while, and I know the teams even with their fake names, so it doesn't bother me that much. But my agent, right after the match, he's like, "We couldn't get any offer from Liverpool," and I'm like, "I didn't expect you to. You kind of suck, dude." But we do have a match with Lazio in the Champions League, and Cole, I think he only has one goal in the Champions League. I'm pretty sure he only has one. And you know, we are in that very tough group with Manchester United, Valencia, and Lazio, so we definitely should try to get at least 1 point out of this match. And but Cole, you know, I left that in because that was a very interesting technique on the shot by Cole. He tried to, like, I thought he was gonna go for a bicycle kick. That would have been sweet. even though it would have been off target, but he didn't. He did something very different. But as I was about to say, Mobsport is a kind of a shitty team, especially compared to Lazio, but they do have one star, and that his name is Cole, and he wants to actually prove himself against the top European team. But he didn't really get to. He got a good match ratio, but he got subbed. He couldn't actually get a goal in. And right afterwards, as we have come to notice, Mobsport concedes, and not just once, but twice out of 2 crosses, and Lazio 2-0 up. Mobsport not looking good in the Champions League right now, especially because they keep taking off Cole. You know, it's their problem. I don't even care anymore. They're doing it with their own 2 hands. But right after this match, as we see our group situation right there, my agent is like, good news, Sao Paulo wants you, and I'm like, thank fucking God, I don't have to be with this shitty club anymore. So we go in the contract screen thingy, and I see the expiry date or whatever. It's like 30th of September, and I thought, you know, okay, I'll stall it for a bit, but then I noticed that was only like 3 days away, so I'm like, no, we're not gonna go anywhere better than that, so might as well accept. So apparently, my agent told me that we will be why am I losing my accent on that word? We will be joining Sao Paulo come January 1st to 2014, and that is about like 2.5 months. I actually kind of like 2 months away. So we have to play with Mobsport for like 2 more months, and you know, I guess we can hold on for a bit. I just hope that Cole can get some goals and whatever, and especially that he can keep getting called up to the national team, because that's where we actually enjoy ourselves. But I do hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, do leave a like. If you can't be bothered, don't. I've been Shado. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.